like impressions?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't do any. Now I'm teasing you, I do one. This is my impression of a seagull.
I won't go.
Show. I have to say though, I almost started drinking during the fire. Because, you know, I was afraid that the sprinklers were going to go off, and I spent a whole 3 minutes on my hair. I thought that they have all the alcohol lined up, just to test your resolve. Okay, well, let's see. A little bit about me. I grew up in Connecticut in the 70s. It was very ice storm. My parents were swingers. Oh, except my mom didn't know it. Yes. I myself am bisexual. I've had sex twice. I'm gay for pay though. I'm really cheap. Alright, I'm free. Yeah, I got married. Thank you. I married a man. I married a man because it's legal, and I only like to do things that are legal. I married a man, and I take prescription drugs. But I think the reason that people are opposed to gay marriage is just fear, right? It's just fear of the millions of Mexican lesbians who are going to come here for green cards. I'm married 7 years now, but no children, because we're not breeders. And no, you know, we're way too immature to have kids. I mean, I get up at 7 p.m. and go to work for 15 minutes. I think if we ever are ready, we would be those older parents, the much older parents, who would tell our kids that their parents got in car accidents. And we're really their grandparents. And that's why we're too tired to do anything fun. No, you know, I don't have kids. That's too expensive. And, yeah, you know, in this economy, I do have cats, though, and I have to say, sometimes it's hard just to put food on the floor. But, you know, I've always wanted to give birth to kittens. Right? I figured it would hurt less. And then when you're done, you have kittens. And people have litters these days, don't they? I mean, it all started way before. I was onto this before Optimum. Something with Optimum, people are like, maybe this is such a good idea. But I had a problem with even back with the toys. Remember the couplets? 7 baby boys. 7. I wanted to drown them. Oh, not the babies, I wouldn't do that. I wanted to drown the parents. Because they were so self-righteous, they kept saying in the press, God really wants us to have 7 babies. No. God didn't want you to have any. That's why you were infertile. It was Pfizer wanted you to have those babies. No, you know, I don't smoke, but I tried the patch. And I loved it. I threw away the rest of the boxes. I know where that was going. Because I read that article in Time magazine about the methamphetamine epidemic. Oh, it was a horrifying article, like, very scary. They showed this beautiful 39-year-old woman, and they showed her after 2 years of meth use, and she looked like she was 80. Her teeth were gone, she had holes in her cheeks, and they had people covered with burns. It was horrifying. And all I could think was, that's gotta be a great fucking high. I mean, why else would you go through that? If I'm ever told I have a month to live, I'm gonna start doing that. You only have a month to go, who wants to sleep? No, I am waiting to the end for that. But I really don't do anything, you know, harsher than like a Prilosec. Where's my acid refluxers? Anyone? Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah. My doctor gave me a list of the foods I'm no longer allowed to have, which is everything good, right? Onions, garlic, spicy food, fried food, alcohol, chocolate, coffee. I put the list up on the refrigerator. My husband added butter, eggs, toilet paper. Well, I have to say, I love that we have a President Obama, because that's changed. Woo! That man was elected. That's changed right there. And I love to watch the Republicans kind of implode. And Sanford, you know, Sanford, who has a girlfriend in Appalachia or Argentina or wherever she was. You know, people didn't have a problem with the fact that he had an affair. They had a problem with the fact that he abandoned his office. Right? He just disappeared for a week. And I have to say, you know, he owes Clinton a big apology, because Clinton didn't even leave his desk. And I have to say, I didn't have a problem with Clinton, even at the time. You know, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. He misunderstood the role of the president, which is to fuck the country as a whole, not individually. President Bush understood that. And I think that man was evidence that maybe some children should be left behind. Well, you know, when I tell people I'm a comedian, they always say, "Oh, are you funny?" I say no. No, it's not that kind of comedy. Okay, I'm going to do another impression too. You know, I have 3 cats, but I'm only allowed 2, so 2 of them have the same name. So this is my cat, which was Golly sneezing. Or I'm going through some kind of change. Anyway, so okay, here's the cat in heat. Now I'm not thinking. I'm not going to drag myself along the stage. But instead, I'll do this is the male cat. I went to Catholic school. That was awful. Being a Jew and all. They wouldn't let me take communion. They said, "You killed him. You can't eat him too." I had to bring my own wafers. Nilla wafers. It was very popular. Not a very good Jew though. I couldn't go to Passover this year because I had a yeast infection. Like that. Explain this. Just a question. It's not a visual. Anyway, I'm going to do my big flaming finale in a moment. I'm going to lighter fluid and all. But before I do that, and you'll see why I have to say this before I do that. Anyway, I have this book that I wrote. It's called Betsy Sunday School Bible Classics. And basically I took the little stories that we all learned in Sunday school. And I put back all the stuff they took out so kids wouldn't run away screaming, and I illustrated it. So you can get, these are like on Amazon on my site, but anyway, I have to see if you want to just look at it or whatever. Anyway, okay, so